What's going on, family? We're here back on another episode. It's me, Abraham.
I'm Nixie.
Really nice to have you in this conversation, guys. We're here chilling in the middle of nowhere. Today we're gonna talk about how is the modern dating nowadays, how the women's role are, how is the main role. I have a guest here, Shanice, Nixie.
Let's hear how it goes. You might be upset.
Let me pinpoint one thing that I have been seeing the last 2 days. I have some standard for my wife.
Okay, what's the standard?
Which means when I see sometimes women, they dress like too much to show their body. When they say too much their body, no, like you see sometimes you can see the whole shape of their body. Like, and you see someone or the man is next to them. What's the point? If the man is there, he have a right to say, why are you wearing these clothes? You cannot allow to wear these clothes in front of me because you are my girl now. I am your husband. So what we are seeing nowadays on the modern dating is the men have no role as husband. So women have more power. They can do whatever they want. What I'm thinking is the modern dating is getting worse and worse. There is no standard in the relationship. The woman can do whatever she wants, and the man can do whatever he wants. Of course, maybe you have some point as what men are allowed to do. When I see on this type of things, what I'm thinking is, what's the role of the man in his situation? What's the point of wearing this now? The modern dating is getting worse and worse. What's your opinion about this conversation?
I think it's difficult because...
Can you have the mic, please?
Why? Do you think I'm not going to talk for long? I think it's difficult simply because you are talking about values and standards that are for you, right? We're in Europe. Look around us. They don't have the same values and standards. You know what I mean? And your values and standards have changed ever since coming to Europe. We are more open to certain things. You might not notice it, but it's quite obvious. Like when you first got here, you first thought people are naked. But now you're not even stopping when someone passes you in the streets. Of course you don't like it, but let's talk about values and standards first. That your values are not someone else's values. And secondly, doesn't mean because you see a lot of that here that there's no one for you that has the same values and standards for you.
Yes.
As a man, it's your job to go and find the person that's for you instead of complain about the ones that you see. Like, you need to be really picky. That's the whole part of life because the world is changing in so many ways. I can't say whether it is good or whether it is bad, but it's your job to find someone that is in alignment with what you believe in, right?
It's true.
And I don't know, I can say another thing which is about men and women. Like the way the world is now, women are more independent. So the buzzwords are women are more in their masculine. There's not a lot of real men to make someone that is submissive, someone that thinks like that. Because to tell the truth, the role of the man as men are not showing up as men. And when that happens, naturally,
it's more
you
power,
see it.
More masculine.
Yeah. So when you see like a real man in your life, automatically it's not because of anything else. When a party girl becomes a mother, she changes. You know what I mean? Because she's got responsibilities. Like some of these things are also from, our parents saying, us youth, we're going crazy, we're doing. But like in real life, what actually happens is even the girls who wear the shortest skirts, they meet a man, they fall in love, they have a baby, they're not going to be wearing this short skirt everywhere. You know what I mean? And when you have someone that you respect and for example, these are his values, you change obviously. And you set shared values, and it's not about your values, which is don't dress like this, or her values, which is I want to dress like this. It becomes a common goal. Oh, this is how we want to present ourselves to society. This is how we want to look, especially now that there's a future or kids involved. I don't think it's so simple as usual.
What you're saying, I mean, the point is very a good point. Yes, it's true. If you are watching this, you are a man, you have to be more concise and you have to be more scary.
No.
No.
To be more scary.
I'm being serious because nowadays men they're getting out of their role. If you see, the average men are invisible nowadays. When I say invisible, they can't say what they think in their life because what, they don't have value as a man.
Yeah, true. I agree with
They
that.
don't have value as a man. Back in the day, men can do whatever it takes to raise a family.
Yeah, true.
But nowadays, men are being more coward. Men are being so like feminine.
Yeah, true.
So, if you are watching this video, you have to be more scary, concise. You have to be more energetic to change your life. Another point is what I want to say about this dating. Let's say I have a wife or I have a girlfriend. She used to do a lot of things. She used to chill. She used to hang out with her girls. Let's say.
What's wrong with hanging out with the girls?
No. I didn't get to my point. Let's say we get married. We got children. Even if we don't have children. Before the marriage, her hanging out, it doesn't matter. If it is going out and drunk, hanging out till the middle of the night, party, it doesn't matter. But let's say after I married her, if I am willing to sacrifice my life for her, if I'm willing to die for her, and if I asked her, would you please stop doing parties or XYZ?
But the thing is, you wouldn't have to ask her. That energy that you bring that has that masculine energy, that power, she would do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, the world is off balance. Like, there's a lot of things that our fathers, our grandfathers did that is not spoken about. What we are doing, I feel, is we are taking what we see and thinking that's it. Like you're saying, they were providers, they were good listeners. You might not have seen this stuff, but there's a reason why even strong women, like if you look at like our mothers and our aunties, these are strong women. They have loud opinions, but when they get to their husband, they act differently. And there's a reason why that like respect cannot be demanded. Respect is achieved. You know what I mean? When someone looks at you and says, this person has good judgment, this person makes sound decisions, that's when they like come into like a different state. And sometimes even till when that person even doesn't have good judgment, that person is still following them because they believe so much in that person. You know what I mean? So you also have to be a good communicator. You need to be able to sell the dream, or even if it's a lie, you need to be able to use your mouth and tell this person. That's planning, strategy, to be able to say, this is a person and I need to be able to convince them. I need to tell them what the plans for the future are. There's no way you can just be half in, half out, don't know whether you're this way or that way, and then expect someone to follow you. That's what I mean, they were leaders, they were providers, they were communicators. Even though we didn't see it, like you would look at your uncles and be like, this man is a piece of shit. But if you look at your aunt nicely and you see how she's fierce, or you look at your mom and see how she's fierce, and you say, how are you? There's something happening there. There's a lot of deep values and principles that I think we take for granted. So now in this modern age, men will come up to you and say, I want you to dress differently because this is the traditional thing to do.
But he didn't provide the value.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything traditional about him in the traditional sense. Like a boyfriend who doesn't do, I'm not saying it as an independent woman, that doesn't do anything for me, telling me to do something. Why? It doesn't make any sense. This is why like women are acting out because men are acting out, and men are acting out because women are acting out. So now we're all just playing each other. And that's why I say it is important to find someone that gets it, that's in a line, because you can blame the world. We can keep blaming, this is that happening, the girls in my life. No, you choose the person that you're going to be with. And if you want, you can even take the worst person and change their life because you're a leader, you know what I mean? If you really wanted to, if that's what the effort you wanted to do because you saw something, you can go there and say, you come here, this is our plan for the future, and make that person change. We've seen it happen. So yeah, that's what I was saying.
So generally the point is, if men act in a proper way, it's so easy to get as a proper woman.
Yeah, and plus you'll attract the right women because flies are attracted to shit.
So if you are watching this, you are a man, you are young.
Don't attract flies.
Thank you very much.